Canada stands at a pivotal crossroads, facing a decision that will shape its military future for generations. The country must choose whether to stick with the American-made F-35 Lightning II, a jet that has become synonymous with cutting-edge technology and global air power, or to pivot toward Sweden's Saab Gripen E, a fighter that promises a different set of strengths and opportunities. This isn't just about acquiring new jets. It's about redefining the very identity and operational philosophy of the Royal Canadian Air Force for decades to come. The choice will impact training, alliances, and Canada's role on the world stage. The F-35 is a stealthy, high-tech powerhouse designed for dominance in contested airspace. Its advanced sensors, networked warfare capabilities, and stealth profile make it a favorite among NATO allies and a symbol of next-generation air combat. The Gripen E, by contrast, is agile, rugged, and built for easy maintenance in tough conditions. It's designed to operate from remote bases, even in harsh Canadian winters, and offers flexibility that appeals to nations with vast, challenging terrain. With Canada's aging fleet of CF-18s nearing the end of their service life, and with Arctic sovereignty and national security at stake, the urgency to modernize is more pressing than ever. The original F-35 deal is now on hold, as costs continue to soar, and questions about promised industrial benefits remain unresolved. Delays and budget overruns have fueled debate across the country. Sensing an opportunity, Sweden is stepping up, offering local production, technology transfer, and the creation of thousands of Canadian jobs. The Gripen deal could boost Canada's aerospace sector and foster new partnerships. This isn't just a technical contest between two jets, it's a geopolitical and industrial showdown, with implications for Canada's alliances, economy, and global influence. As Canada weighs the F-35's advanced capabilities against the Gripen's practicality and economic incentives, the future of its air force, and its place in the world, hangs in the balance. The choice Canada makes now will send a powerful signal about its priorities, values, and vision in an increasingly uncertain world. The Gripen E was born from Sweden's need to defend a vast, rugged land with minimal resources, in a country where winter can last half the year and the landscape is dotted with forests, lakes, and remote villages. The Swedish Air Force needed a fighter that could operate far from traditional bases. The Gripen E is a direct response to these unique challenges, shaped by decades of experience in the unforgiving north. It's designed to operate from highways and rough airstrips, not just pristine bases. This means that even if main airfields are damaged or inaccessible, the Gripen can launch from stretches of road or improvised runways, keeping Sweden's defenses active and unpredictable. Rapid maintenance by small crews means more jets in the air, more often. The Gripen was built for quick turnarounds. Refueling, rearming, and basic repairs can all be done in the field, often in less than 20 minutes, using just a handful of technicians and minimal equipment. Its systems are built for cold, ice, and snow, perfect for Canada's Arctic. The avionics, hydraulics, and sensors are all tested to function reliably in sub-zero temperatures, ensuring the jet is always ready, no matter how harsh the weather. The engine is reliable in all conditions, and the jet can start up without external power, even in remote locations. This independence is crucial for operations far from support infrastructure, allowing the Gripen to deploy and redeploy quickly across vast distances. This ruggedness isn't an afterthought, it's the core of the Gripen's design. Every component, from the landing gear to the avionics, is engineered to withstand the punishing conditions of northern operations, ensuring the jet remains mission-ready. The result: high sortie rates, resilience, and the ability to keep fighting from anywhere. Even when traditional bases are compromised, the Gripen can continue to launch missions, giving its operators a critical edge. While it lacks the F-35's stealth, its electronic warfare suite and networked capabilities offer a different kind of survivability. The Gripen can share data in real time, jam enemy radars, and adapt to new threats on the fly, making it a formidable opponent in modern air combat. The Gripen's philosophy is about agility, adaptability, and relentless availability. It's a jet that can be where it's needed, when it's needed. No matter the conditions or the challenges, it's built to thrive where others might be grounded, proving that true strength comes from being ready for anything the North can throw at you. The F-35 Lightning II is all about stealth and high-tech warfare. Its shape and materials make it nearly invisible to radar, letting it strike deep into enemy territory. It's a flying sensor hub, sharing data across the battle space. But this power comes at a cost. The F-35 needs specialized hangars, long runways, and a global support network. Maintenance is complex, requiring highly trained technicians and proprietary systems. The F-35 thrives in well-equipped bases, not remote outposts. Its logistics are a strength, and a potential vulnerability if disrupted. Comparing the F-35 to the Gripen is like a Formula One car versus a rally car, unmatched on a perfect track, but less suited to rough terrain. The F-35 is built for high-threat, high-tech battlefields. The Gripen is built for resilience and adaptability, ready to fly from anywhere, anytime. Canada's vast, harsh landscape demands a fighter that can operate far from major bases. Extreme cold, snow, and remote locations are the norm, not the exception. The Gripen's ability to use short, icy runways and minimal ground support is a strategic advantage. Dispersed operations, central to the Gripen, boost survivability by scattering jets across many locations. This approach complicates enemy targeting and ensures Canada's Air Force can keep flying, even if main bases are hit. The F-35's dependence on large, well-maintained bases could limit flexibility at home. Ottawa must decide, does it need the F-35's global strike power, or the Gripen's day-to-day practicality for defending Canada's vast territory? The land itself seems to argue for a tough, adaptable jet. Sweden's offer goes beyond jets. It's about jobs, technology, and sovereignty. Saab promises a Canadian assembly line, creating up to 10,000 jobs and empowering local industry. Full technology transfer means Canada controls upgrades and maintenance, not foreign contractors. A partnership with Bombardier could make Canada a hub for combat aircraft production, even supplying allies like Ukraine. In contrast, the F-35 program has delivered fewer jobs and less industrial benefit than promised. Sweden's guaranteed work, local assembly, and tech transfer directly address Canada's priorities. It's an offer designed to win hearts, minds, and votes. The F-35's soaring costs, now nearly $28 billion, have become a political headache for Ottawa, sparking heated debates in Parliament and across the country. What was once seen as a cutting-edge solution for Canada's aging fighter fleet is now under intense scrutiny, as taxpayers and officials alike question whether the investment is justified. Promised jobs haven't materialized as expected, leaving many Canadian aerospace workers disappointed. Most of the work has been limited to supplying components for the global F-35 program, rather than leading major production or innovation. Hopes for a revitalized domestic aerospace industry have faded, and the economic benefits touted by early advocates remain elusive. Meanwhile, the Royal Canadian Air Force is grappling with persistent shortages of both pilots and skilled technicians. The F-35's advanced technology, while impressive, would demand even more from already stretched personnel. Training requirements are steep, and the learning curve is significant, raising concerns about operational readiness and long-term sustainability. On top of that, specialized infrastructure is needed to support the F-35, adding further costs and logistical hurdles. New hangars, upgraded runways, and advanced maintenance facilities are all required, putting additional pressure on defense budgets and timelines. A recent defense review flagged these mounting challenges, highlighting the risks and uncertainties involved. Yet despite these concerns, the review still recommended moving forward with the F-35, reflecting the complexity of the decision facing policymakers. Now, Ottawa is taking a step back to re-examine its options for the bulk of its future fighter fleet. The Swedish-made Gripen, once considered an underdog, is back in contention, offering a potentially more affordable and flexible alternative for Canada's unique needs and geography. There's also a growing push to diversify away from sole reliance on the United States, especially after recent political strains and shifting alliances. Many in Ottawa believe that reducing dependence on a single supplier could strengthen Canada's sovereignty and bargaining power. This pause in the procurement process is more than just a delay. It's a rare opportunity to ask tough questions. Does the F-35 truly fit Canada's operational needs, climate, and budget? Or is the Gripen, with its lower costs and proven adaptability, the smarter, more sustainable choice for the future? The decision Ottawa makes now will shape Canada's air power, defense industry, and international partnerships for a generation to come. Sweden has launched a full-court press to sell the Gripen to Canada. High-level officials are in Ottawa, pitching the Gripen as more than a jet, a strategic partnership. Recent NATO exercises proved the Gripen's interoperability with Allied forces, countering the F-35's commonality argument. The war in Ukraine has made a robust, resilient air force and a strong defense industry more urgent than ever. Sweden's offer helped Canada modernize, create jobs, and even supply jets to Ukraine from Canadian soil. Some in Canada's military warned that a mixed fleet of F-35s and Gripens could raise costs and complexity. Still, the government is keeping all options open, with the final decision in the Prime Minister's hands. The diplomatic dance continues, with Sweden making its case at every turn. The Gripen remains firmly in the spotlight. The F-35 vs. Gripen debate is about more than specs, it's about Canada's identity and strategy. The F-35 offers unmatched stealth and global strike power, but demands heavy infrastructure and investment. The Gripen is resilient, adaptable, and designed for tough environments, qualities that match Canada's needs. Sweden's industrial offer promises jobs, technology, and sovereignty, contrasting with the F-35's limited local benefits. Canada isn't choosing between good and bad, it's choosing between two visions of air power. Will it prioritize the F-35's cutting-edge capabilities, or the Gripen's rugged practicality and economic upside? The decision will reveal what kind of air power nation Canada wants to be. The world is watching as Ottawa makes its choice for the next half-century.